You are source consciousness in a physical body, which means you are God expressing itself through this focal point, through this physical format, if you will. And so if you're God expressing itself through this physical body, then that means if you're God, then you can do anything because you are everything. You are everything. We have this restricted perception, which is here for the purpose of creating and experiencing. But in the meantime, you can awaken your senses and awaken your ability to perceive, and you can awaken to the possibilities that you can do, be, have anything you want. And so if you're God, which is focused in this physical body, which means you're anything and everything, it means you can have anything and everything. And so then you ask yourself, well, then why is it that I don't have anything and everything? Because of this restricted belief, because of this belief that you are your physical body, you don't recognize that you're manifesting or attracting or creating things at default because you haven't quite learned how to use the power of your thinking to draw things to you. And so you have these non-helpful, restrictive belief systems that somehow you are a victim to your environment. You are not. You are the environment. You are everything that you've created. Right down to the blade of grass in your front lawn, you have attracted it. Have a think about what I'm saying. Right down to the blade of grass in your front lawn, you have created. And isn't that magnificent? Because if you listen to me very carefully and you listen to the words I'm saying, and I'm saying to you that you're pretty much God in this focal point. And then so if you retract that attention from just being little old me and start thinking about, well, what would God do and what could God have? Well, God could do and have anything, which means if you put the two and two together in your head, you can be and do and have anything. And so how is it that you don't have the things you want? Because you don't believe you can. Everything comes down to what you believe of yourself and of the possibilities. And so you could change that. You could actually start getting yourself to believe all sorts of things. For example, the belief that you could be rich. You have examples out there of other people just like you, not special at all. I mean, I don't want to name any celebrities, but they're not particularly special and they are filthy rich. So what do they believe about money and attracting money that you don't believe? So that's what you've got to ask yourself. What is it that they believe that I don't? But it doesn't even really matter. All I want you to remember is one key point thing here, and that is if you believe it or if you work on believing it, allow the law of attraction to generate enough momentum behind the image or the template you've got in your head of what it is that you want, because that is how we attract things. We look at them in our heads, we get excited about it, and then we manifest it out of nowhere, just like magic, just like we were God, perhaps. So allow the law of attraction to help you draw that thing into your reality. You can actually make yourself believe something. You could. So here are my tips about generating enough belief systems around you so that you can eventually, over time, without giving it a confined time frame, because there's no such thing as time, it is all happening in now. It actually means that if you want something, you can have it instantaneously. It's that belief that's not allowing you to have it. So if you want to be rich, for example, all you need to do is start thinking about how it would feel, how it would be if you were in another time, space, parallel dimension and you were rich. How would you be behaving? What are some of the things that you'd be doing? How would you be talking? How would you be thinking? And then play with that and allow the law of attraction to generate more examples and more things to focus on. Use the law of attraction to draw enough evidence into your reality where you can start thinking, I think I can have this. And then just like magic. You get it? The minute, the second, the millisecond you believe it, it is yours. You are God focused in this physical body. You are everything, and you can have anything.